Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Charlie Jones' daddy has just run his 100th marathon! Now, Charlie's marathon journey began on the 6th of November 2011, I believe, way back in the New York Marathon.
Yep.
So started with one of the majors, and I'm going to start with a few statistics so that we can then explore your marathon journey, because it's very important that we get the statistics out of the way first. So, whenever anybody runs 100 marathons, we like to turn their unique journey into a PIN number. A 4-digit PIN number is usual, and yours is a 4-digit PIN number, Charlie. And your 4-digit PIN number is 4704. So 4704, 4704, which is the number of days that have elapsed since you ran the very first marathon in New York up until today. Now, if you want that in English currency, sorry, come on through. If you want that in English currency, that is 12 years, 10 months, and 16 days. And I'm going to come back to that time frame in just a minute, because that is important. Now, you went on to run a few marathons after that first one, but there are a few sort of years in there where there's no marathons. Then there's maybe one and maybe two. So when we come back to that 12-year period, we have a look at it. Actually, most of the marathons that you've run have been in the last 18 to 20 months. And if you look at the first 10 years of your marathon journey, there's about 10 marathons in there, which for most people would be a lot of marathons, running one a year. And we first met you last January, I think, and we would have been on our winter pitch, actually, so we would have been over there rather than over there. And I actually remember quite early in the year, I think it was probably February time, I remember we'd seen you quite a few times in quick succession, and we had a bit of a chat, and I said, you know what, Charlie, I can see what's happening here. It's going to be another sort of few months and you'll have done your 100 marathons. And you were like, well, no, I think. So, of those 100 marathons done in 12 years and 10 months, anybody want to have a guess how many of them have been done since last January? Throw some numbers at me. 89.
No.
89. So basically 90% of your marathons have been done in the last 18 months, which is a heck of a lot of running. Probably more than you thought you might do, maybe more than I thought you might do.
Yeah.
But you've nailed them. And here's another question for you. Do you know how many of your 100 marathons have been with Phoenix, most of them on this tow path?
I do now. I didn't before I
Did you
turned up
have a
this
look?
morning. I know, you told me this morning, yeah.
58.
Yeah.
So over the last 20 odd months, we've got to know you quite well. We've seen you run up and down this very tow path a lot of times. So that is an amazing amount of running in really a very short space of time. And your journey to 100 has been amazing, and it's been an absolute privilege and an honour for me to have been able to share so much of that, because we've sort of stood here in the aid station and watched you running up and down, nailing those marathons. It's been absolutely brilliant to see you get to 100 today. So we have some goodies, of course, to commemorate today. So also thank you for sharing it with us. And I'm going to start in my priority pocket with the Phoenix Wings in the blue and yellow club colours. So you get a set of those, Charlie. Next, we have a commemorative 100 number. So what you won't be able to see from over there is there's loads of signatures and well wishes on there. So pretty much everybody who's coming on today has put a little squiggle on that over there for you. So hopefully that will go in a frame for you, a bit of a commemorative from the day. Next, we have the coveted relay baton, the running relay baton. This is an Olympic grade baton. And I'm going to prepare the handover. Are you ready, Charlie?
Ready.
Look at that, a perfect handover. And now, on to the main event. So last but most certainly not least, is time to introduce you to the world's most expensive running shirt. Now, it is expensive in terms of money to run 100 marathons, but actually, it also takes an awful lot of grit, blood, sweat, tears, determination. And despite what people think, and what's been illustrated beautifully by all of you behind the cameras over there, is that running actually actually isn't a solo sport, despite what you might think. It's very much a family sport. It's lovely you've got your kids here today, Charlie. It's a lovely life. And actually, there's an awful lot of support that goes into supporting somebody to run 100 marathons. I'm guessing mum and dad? Yeah, mum and dad are here as well. So it is very much a team sport. It's very much a family sport. And so I'm sure your family have got you to the finish line today, Charlie. And it is definitely my very great pleasure to pass to you your 100 Marathon Club running shirt, which you now get to wear with pride. Charlie Jones, huge congratulations, 100 marathons!
Brilliant. I should say there was something. Thank you, Rick. Not possible without you and other race directors. It's a huge difference. And to everyone in my family. Stand for literally every step. And Mabel, you might not know, Mabel has written my race total on me before every single race. There's today's one,
Yeah.
which is a lovely thing. Alice does more clubs than I do, moves more, and Clara, you're getting there now. Clara said a couple of weeks ago, I think when I grow up, I don't think I'm going to run marathons. She said, I think I'll do something more gentle, like Arthur. And then for any other runners, I think this is such a special group because in the real world, one marathon's a lot. In this world, hundreds, it isn't. You know, there's always people who do more, and that's a lovely thing. It's humbling, and there's world-class athletes amongst us everywhere you look. So thank you to everyone, and see you next week.
Well done, Charlie.